In broad terms, the inspiration for Flying with Strings came from a desire to explore the relationship between marionette puppetry and live music. In the world of puppetry, learning to operate a marionette feels a lot like learning to play a musical instrument, but instead of producing sounds, you're producing movement. Marionettes therefore lend themselves well to a collaboration with stringed instruments, as the visual parallels between the two are very strong. I am also a huge lover of wildlife, and I always like to explore ecological themes in my work. The inspiration for the birds in Flying with Strings came from a trip I made to Spain a couple of years ago. I began to research the wildlife of the Iberian Peninsula, and I became fascinated by the migratory journeys of birds.
My music has been influenced by quite a broad range of traditions. I grew up listening to and playing music from all around the world, really. I'm always fascinated to learn about a new musical tradition which I've never heard of before, not just for themselves but also for the sake of seeing how they relate to other traditions. My specialty has become the broader family of fretted string instruments, variations of which can be found around the world. So when Sarah built the puppets, we started talking about putting a show together, drawing parallels between the range of the birds and of my musical influences.
The hoopoe, bee-eater and swallow all share one thing in common. They all migrate south for the winter, often as far as Africa. They then return north in the spring to nest and produce young. Swallows, of course, are familiar to us in the UK, as their migratory journeys take them as far north as Scotland. Hoopoes and bee-eaters, on the other hand, don't typically journey this far north. However, they are spotted from time to time, often along the south coast of England.
The swallow has quite a simple little tune, and you can hear what might sound like Celtic influences in the melody. But when we talk about Celtic traditions, that really includes music from Cornwall, Brittany, all the way down to northern Spain, not just Ireland, Scotland and Wales. The hoopoe music is a much looser and more improvised piece. There are elements of West African kora music, Spanish guitar traditions, and also my homemade lyre, which stands in for the zither, or the many different forms of zither that you find around the world. The bee-eater music is an arrangement of a jota, a traditional tune from Galicia in northwestern Spain. In this piece I'm playing the cittern, which is an instrument which really does combine elements from many different places.
So in essence, the main theme behind Flying with Strings is actually that of migration, both of wildlife and of musical traditions. I like the idea of crossing borders and crossing cultures with the same ease of a bird in flight. Over the last few years, the political climate in the UK has felt increasingly insular. Subsequently, as artists, we both feel drawn to create work that looks outwards to our neighbours in Europe and beyond. This short piece will form the basis for a larger project. In the long term, we're hoping to create a full-length puppet show, when live performance once again becomes possible. In the meantime, it's been a great opportunity to create this short film for the Devon Guild.